Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Alright, so today I'm going to be installing a smoke detector. This is a Kidda firex model. This is a wired version with battery backup. So, this is the firex I4618AC series. I do recommend it. It is a nice, reputable, good smoke detector. So let's get into the video. Alright, so there's some basic tools you're going to need for this if you are using this as a tutorial. A non-contact voltage tester right there at the end. Either a Phillips head and a flathead screwdriver or an adjustable head screwdriver. Then a marker to record the installation and expiration date, and optionally a drill. So what we are going to want to do is take our screwdriver, which currently has a Phillips head on it. Step up onto the stool here. Of course, you need that one of those two, but that goes without saying. This is going to be pretty hard to do with one-handed while also looking through a camera, so I apologize. You're going to want to just unscrew these. Sometimes it goes easily, sometimes it does not. That's okay. And you know what? I'm just going to... This usually helps speed it up. Another thing to note is you do not want to do this live. Never do this live unless you are, one, experienced with electrical work, which if you're watching the video, not to insult you, but you're probably not. I'm not trying to insult any of my viewers here. I'm just saying this is, if you're new to electrical work, it is a big no-no to work on this live. So do not work on this live, and if you do somehow for some reason work on this live, for any reason, you need to have electrically insulated gloves on and be very, very careful. So if you are replacing an already wired version, then you can just set the old mounting plate and detector down and set the wire nuts aside for later. By side, I mean around. So, we've got the big, scary ceiling opening now. If you're wondering why I didn't take that wiring harness out, it's because I literally tried for like 15 minutes yesterday and I couldn't. So we're going to want to take our new wiring harness because although it usually looks like these have the same prongs on them, they are generally not actually, they can't plug into this, different models of smoke detectors. So even if it looks like these are interchangeable, they're probably not. So for this, there is the, come on, focus. Okay, there is the neutral wire, or white, the black wire, or hot, and the red wire. This is usually used as a communicator, as I like to call it. So basically, this is how it communicates focus with other smoke detectors. But you're going to want to leave this capped and disconnected unless you have other smoke detectors in the house that are using this. Now, what you're gonna never do this, never ever do this, never connect it to this bare wire. That is ground. It goes straight to the ground, literally outside your house, and that is what saves your life if there's an accident. But if you connect any of those wires to this, then that will seriously damage either the smoke detector or your breaker box. So do not do that. And if you're not 100% sure if the ground is used as a communicator, do not find out. Play it safe, because if you connect the hot wire to the ground and then turn the breaker on and then test it with the ground on your other connector, you're gonna kill yourself. That will start a fire. It is because you're running ground. You're running hot and ground to the ground terminals on every one of your devices. Now, this is another kind of thing that's to do one-handed. But so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna screw this on. I wish my brother was here to hold the camera for me. Pull the red cap off if you're going to use it. If not, just leave the silicone cap off. Then I'm gonna somehow do this. I don't know. Okay, you can mostly see what I'm doing. So you're just gonna want to connect these. You're gonna do this, that, and then that. Now, I'd like to apologize in advance for this, because I cannot edit this and cut that clip out if I did not show the wire nut process. But you're basically just going to want to screw that on. Now, for the ground, which is going to be a lot easier since I don't have to hold, well, not the ground, the hot or black, which is going to be tons easier because I don't have to hold the connector up now. You're going to want to grab another one of your wire nuts and just repeat this process, which I believe I can do while holding the camera. So you're going to want to hold these together. I was wrong. So you're going to want to hold the blacks together and screw the wire nut on like so. Keep doing this until it gets pretty tight, and it should just be like finger tight. You don't have to tighten this with a pair of pliers or anything. Okay, I just realized I didn't put the mounting bracket on, but that's okay because you can slip the wires through. Although you could just slip this wire through here, but I would not recommend that because it just makes everything a lot harder. So it is just a pretty good idea to not let that happen with you. I'm pretty sure I only did this because I'm filming it, because of course nothing goes right when I'm on camera. Like, I installed the other two of these, actually no, almost two. I installed the other two of these just fine with no issues and no mishaps. And of course, now that I filmed this one in our basement, there is something that goes wrong. It's okay though. I'm just gonna slip the wires over it. Pretty good idea not to do this unless it's an accident, in which case it's okay. Just makes things easier if you don't have to do that. But you're gonna want to take your new mounting plate and basically choose the mounting holes, because there's usually multiple sets of holes. There's these two, and then these two. So, well, at least with this model. So you're going to want to do this. Just do one of these. Oh, come on. And then you're gonna see which of these sets of holes line up better. It's these ones for me, but, well, hang on. It is these ones for me, but yours could be different. Man, I almost dropped my phone. It's not super expensive, but just kind of annoying to drop. So, you don't have to take the screws all the way out when... Hang on. Okay, so sorry about that. I accidentally stopped the recording. But what you're going to want to do is you don't want to take the screws all the way out when you disconnect the old mounting plate. Those don't have to come out all the way. So, if you're having trouble getting the new plate on, just undo them a little bit. It is okay. Now, if you are happy with this not being flush with the wall, I won't stop you. But I will say that it is just overall better idea. So I'm just gonna screw this in. Like so. And you can see that gap closing up if my phone will focus. Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's as tight as I can get it with one screw, but the other one does not line up in the hole. How perfect. So, I'm just gonna be ignoring that. This will be fine, although it's probably not the best idea. So, if you're happy with how this is, like I am now, what you're gonna do is plug this in, right here. Then shove the wires up in there. Spin it a little until you find a space, and then twist it around until it is on. Now you're gonna pull the battery tab, and I'm not turning my circuit breaker back on yet, but if it is, you should see a light when you turn it on. It is also a good idea to test these detectors after you installed them, especially if they're set up for interconnection. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks.